In this little demonstration, I'm going to be using Lychee Slicer Pro, and I'm going to be using it with Lazy nezumi Pro. You can use this for all kinds of other apps. It's got a lot of stuff in here, but I'm going to use it with the Slicer program. And I'm just going to get you up and running. I'm not going to go through everything. I'm just going to get you up and running. And nothing's going to be perfect. So when I add supports here, it's not going to be perfect. I'm just going to give you a general idea how this works and set you up and get you running. So basically, when you got this app, they're both open here. What you'll do is you'll go to File, then it'll say Hook. Okay, we're going to hook this app to Lychee Slicer here. And when I do that, when I press Hook, if you look down here, my cursor at left-hand corner of the Lazy Mouse nezumi, it'll tell you when it's hooked, okay? And you'll need to click inside the app to activate this window. So we'll go to File. When I press Hook, now you look down in the left-hand corner, and you'll see when it says it's hooked. So click here, and okay, then we're going to click here, and we're going to click one time here. I think I already had it hooked once, so basically I think it's already hooked. Let's see. We'll turn it on. Yeah, it's already hooked. But anyway, when you first start it up, it'll say hook down here. You can turn it on and off through here or here. Okay. This is the preset toolbar. You can hide and show that right here. I kind of like this out here. It's basically through some of these modes right here. Instead of going through the menu here, you can just go through these little icons. So I got this cylinder here. Alright, so basically we'll do something with the cylinder. Okay, let's go to the let's go to the bottom of it right here. And I'm selecting this one here, Ruler Eclipse, okay? And I'm going to add some supports, okay? We're in the support painting and it's on, and you're in the manual here, so we're going to turn this back on. You can see it's off center here, so I'm going to hold the Control key. Let's get it about big as I want here. Hold the Control key, CTRL key, and we're going to get something like this. Get to know your colors, because you move your mouse over here and you can go bigger like this, okay? Not going to be perfect, okay? When I get this done, we can start adding some supports here, okay? So we click here. Let's get our first one started so you can go up and down like this now. Okay, we're going to add our first one here, and we're going to click here. And I'm going to go a little bit slower than I normally would go fast. It's all evenly spaced out, okay? Alright, and then you got your intervals here. You can move this slider here. It's a little laggy, but you'll have to turn the app off if you want to kind of increase that a little bit, okay? It's a little bit more easier and it doesn't lag as much. Control A and delete these here. So let's do another one. This one's pretty cool. It's called the Ruler with the spiral. And what's going to happen is when you turn this on, you can see here or here. It's gonna spiral it. You can sometimes start right directly in the middle on the top, or you can go a little bit to the side. You just have to experiment with it, okay? So let's just show you over here a little bit. And it's going to spiral around, okay? And like I said, I'm going to go a little bit slow. Try to keep my cursor in the area. As you can see, it's spiraling in. Evenly spaced, okay? That's what I do over here. Well, isn't that cool? Alright, let's go on to the next lesson. Alright, we're going to use it on this motor right here. It's actually a motor that's strapped to a ring that you can put on your hand. I did not make that. So basically, if you switch down here, I'm switching modes, so these are all pre-set up, so you'll have to do them yourself. So basically, some of these are not completely circle, you know, like the ring right here. I had to do a little bit of adjustment, so we'll just just go to the ruler clips, and you can see it changed right here instead of having to go to this menu. So with that selected, we're going to select and turn it on, and we're going to get like this. What I like to do is kind of get it down the size of that ring and just hold the control key, and we're going to move this up right here. Alright, and the control key held down, you got the size. Okay, you can do it right here, and there's move, rotation, and degree. So if I press degree, it makes it an oval shape. Okay, the only way that you can kind of get it to go the other way, as far as I know, there might be an easier way, but you actually have to flip that by a rotation. Okay, so what we'll do is we're going to go ahead and rotate that there, right here, or we can press the rotate here. Okay, you can do it like this. So I'll just select here. Okay, so we'll just go like this. If you want to get it more accurate, you know, put it in here. And we can do it like that. Okay, so we get it like this. Control key. And we'll stretch it out like this. And we'll size this up a little bit. This has got to be pretty close to being dead on for this to work here. So bear with me. That's the degree. We want the size. Alright, like I said, I'm not going to be perfect, so. Alright, now that we got that done, we'll go ahead and let go of the control key, and within paint mode, we'll select here. Okay, you're going to click. You're going to go around like this. Voila. Looking good. Alright. It kind of looks like they're going off wobbly a little bit. Let's try this here. And like I said, this is not a complete circle. It's not, so it has a little bit of an oval shape to it. Then if you want to just go ahead and just turn this off, you got your options over here to do what you want. You can go ahead and add as many as you want over here if you want to just start going in and clicking these right here. I'm not going to go in full detail. Okay, then when you get done here, we'll go ahead and go to, let's go to a view here. Let's see which one I want. Okay, we're going to go to a right view, and then you get something like this, which is kind of cool. So we're going to go back into layout here, and then we're going to go into rotate. Alright, we're going to rotate this down a little bit, and we're going to hold the shift key so it kind of snaps. Find out something where we kind of like it, and we'll leave it there. Oh, look what we got here. We got some ports kind of crooked. Not a problem. So we'll go over here, and we'll select all these right here, and we'll just right click anything, and we'll go ahead and make these vertical. And then we get them all like this. Okay. Then if you want to just clean it up a little bit more and go to the islands here, I usually just set it to normal, and then we'll just add a few more where I didn't put at. Alright, then you'll have to go through here and see some that you don't like this one here. Don't need to be there. Press the delete key. We're going here, delete key. You'll find a few stragglers like right here. Don't need that one there. Delete key. And two more, and then I'll be done right there. that looks, you know, that looks good enough for me. And like I said, these are presets. You'll have to set these up. I'm not going to go over that with you, but there's your ring right there with a motor block on it. This switch is kind of cool. Alright, we'll go on the next step. Just a little heads up so you'll kind of know here that you might see some changes because I've been pausing the video. So basically when you see a quick change, it's usually I'm usually coming up here and just, you know, I'm able to hide and show my objects that I'm working with you on this one. So we're going to go with the cube here. Alright, we'll do this one here. We're going to select this one here, and we're going to go into view. Now the orthographic view, you're going to have to mess with it. You could set some of your supports off. So we'll go here, and when I click my supports, this is the bottom, okay? If you ever want to draw a straight line, you got these options right here. There's a ruler here. If you don't see nothing with the support, because you don't have the Lychee Slicer Pro on. So if we select here, we got this little thing that we can move here. We can move the center here. And we're going to move it to this corner here. Alright, and then I'm going to drag all the way over here. Like I said, I'm not going to get perfect on it. Then I'm going to click. And I'm going to drag, see? Right, and draw even space. Alright. So basically, we'll go back here. Oops, that was manual. Because we want to be in support painting mode. And I'll just show you the spacing on that. So we'll just Control A all these here. Let me see if I can select that one there. There we go. Oops. Let's see what we got going here. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just turn this off and see if I can delete these right here. Here we go. Now I'll turn it back on, sorry. So if I do the spacing, like I said, you can move this slider for the spacing, but it lags with this application running. So if we turn this off, it'll be a lot better. So I'm going to do a little bit of extreme on here. Then we're going to turn this back on. I'm sure there's probably a hotkey for it, so put it over here. We get spacing like this. And we'll go down here. Now we'll move this to this corner here. And you can see, you can line up the line these up pretty good, you know, because you got the crosshair. I'm going from the top right corner and matching in the middle of the bottom left hand corner. So once you get that there, then you got something like this. So we can just start right here. Now I'll just go ahead and see if I can move this slider. It's moving pretty good with time, so let's go down a little bit. Alright, let's try this right here. Remember the top row is kind of spaced out. Let's see if we can tighten this up a little bit. Kind of cool. Like I said, I'm going a little slow, so. And you can, you know, I think you get the general idea how that works, so it's pretty nifty. Just in case you wanted to do it like this, so. Well, that's pretty cool there. And you can do all kinds of things with this thing here, so. Of course, I'm going to have to drag over these. And press the delete key. Let's go to, I think that's the right move. And you can do all kinds of things, you know, if you do it to the side here. So basically, we'll click to make sure this is all active. We don't want to, you know, we don't want to real close anyway, so we'll just do this. This will kind of give you a demonstration of, let's say, hey, I want to go with, this works pretty good. It's called, which one it is? A smooth massive right here. This is like the lazy mouse. This is, if you don't have a steady hand, then you can adjust the, you know, the amount. Let me show you real quick. So when I put one here, you can see it's real smooth, okay? And we get something like this, which is cool, okay? And then you can adjust it how much you want, smoothness you want by, you know, right here. You'll have to, you know, kind of jack with it a little bit. You can stair step it up. And of course, like I said, you can, you know, do anything you want right here. So let's go with, here, and if you want to go across, I think you get the general idea how that works. It's kind of cool. Make sure you turn the app off. Okay, I think this will get you up and running. Like I said, this is not how you would really do it, but you know, all you gotta make sure that you're in manual mode and you have the painting on, okay? Without the painting, it's not gonna work as good. I mean, this is how you want to paint it, so make sure that's on. Yeah, you see me go over to the like island and press all these other buttons, and there's all kinds of stuff that you can do to generate supports. So you know, we can go here and we'll just generate some supports, and then we get something like this. All right. That's a lot of support, so you know, if you want to tone it down, you know, you got more your resin and supports than you do your model. That's not a good thing. So only need it where you can. Like I said, I'm not going to be perfect to show you what's right and wrong on this, but you know, just kind of give you an idea to get you up and running. So we'll get ready to finish this up here. Let's see what this half is. Alright, do what you want, so you know, just make sure you're like in paint mode. Actually, I'll just show you. I'll just show you here. Let's go to front. When you're in paint mode, you can just click and drag. Okay. We're gonna go edit, undo. If we turn this off and we click and drag, it ain't gonna work. Okay. It's got to be on. Kill that one there. I'm gonna set this up a little bit more. Alrighty, I think this will get you up and running. If you want to try out the application and you don't want to know where it's at, you can go right here. You can read it. It's Lychee Slicer. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but anyway, they got a website. You can download the trial and or you can buy it. It's pretty cheap, man. You can do a lot of stuff with this stuff. Little program. I'm just giving you just a little bit. I mean, there's a lot. Alright, it's not, you know, it's for all kinds of applications, but it's pretty nifty once you get the hang of it. I mean, if you like to draw and you got really jittery hands and you can't draw real smooth, hey, this application is going to make you draw smooth strokes and make you look like a professional. So keep that in mind, and like I said, you can go to the home page and download it and give them a try.